So how do you know if your Cane Corso puppy's behaviour is actually aggression? And if it is aggression, what should we do about it? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about in today's video. Welcome back to the Fenrir Cane Corso show. If you are new here, my name's Will. I'm a canine behaviourist and I'm the founder and CEO of FenrirCanineLeaders.com. This channel is dedicated to teaching you everything that you could possibly ever want to know about the incredible Cane Corso, and then how to become high-level canine leaders that can raise perfect Corso companions. So if you're a new fan of the breed, if you're a lifelong lover of Cane Corsos, then there's something here on this channel for you, so make sure you subscribe. But without further ado, let's dive into today's question. And today we're looking at a question that I get all of the time. I was going through my emails this morning and I had another 2 of them sat in my inbox for people looking for help with that their Cane Corso puppy is growling, is barking, is showing aggressive behaviours, and is showing those aggressive behaviours as early as 8, 9 or 10 weeks old, and they don't know if they should be concerned. Is it aggression? If it is aggression, what should they do? So I thought we'll do a video on this topic because it's definitely one that has a lot of subtleties and a lot of things that we need to consider as high-level canine leaders to ensure that we have perfect Cane Corsos. So first of all, there's a few different things that can be happening here. Oftentimes is the case is that it's not aggression whatsoever. And this tends to fall in the category of when people get a Cane Corso as their first dog. And it's one of the reasons why many people will, myself included, often will suggest that people don't get a Cane Corso as their first dog, because having this kind of experience and understand what's happening is very important in being able to raise perfect Cane Corso puppies. And what is often the case is that they're just simply playing, and oftentimes dogs of all breeds, and in particular Cane Corsos, can be quite vocal when they play, which can be yapping, barking or growling. And it takes a lot of finesse and understanding of canine body language and canine psychology to be able to discern what is playful and normal behaviour and what is a behaviour that you should be concerned about, and that you as the calm, consistent leader in this scenario needs to step in and to break. Now, that's something that we will cover. We'll go through a whole detailed video on Cane Corso specific body language, but that is an extensive topic and one that we will have to cover at length to be able to help you really understand. The point I wanted to make there is if you're watching this because you're thinking about getting a Cane Corso and you're learning as much as you can, if you're not at a level of skill set or experience where you could watch puppies play and understand what is playful and why, because you understand that body language, if you can't do that, then I would suggest that you shouldn't be getting a Cane Corso at this stage of your kind of journey with dog breeds, and you should learn that experience elsewhere. So hopefully, if that is the case, you can learn that the dog is simply playing, that they're being playful, and they're just vocalizing that playful playtime that they're going through. And if that's the case, then oftentimes you don't need to worry. The only thing you need to focus on is being a calm, consistent leader, ensuring you have an excellent relationship with your Cane Corso so that it looks to you for guidance and direction. And your job and your task around this situation is being able to shut it off and be able to say, I dictate when playtime starts and I dictate when playtime ends. Now, we don't do that physically by hurting the dog. We do that through excellent relationship with our dog, through excellent manners with the dog, through excellent obedience with the dog. And like I say, most importantly, through that excellent relationship that you earn with your dog. And that is a long, ongoing process that you have to start from day one, which is what my Perfect Puppy course is designed to be able to help people achieve as quickly and as efficiently as possible with a nice, easy to follow step-by-step program. Now, if you're at a place maybe at 6 months old and you're concerned that you've lost that relationship, well, then I recommend going through my bootcamp protocol, which allows you to restructure that relationship. Once you've got that relationship restructured and the dog looks up to you for guidance and direction, you should be able to utilize that skill set of a leader to be able to turn off play if you think it's getting out of hand. And that is where the finesse and the skill set in this argument comes in. Now, oftentimes that might not be aggression whatsoever. It might just be overly boisterous play. It might be a type of overly physical play that you're not comfortable with. And if that's the case, that dog needs to understand and respect that you are making a decision that that is not appropriate and that they need to listen to you and follow your guidance and direction. And that comes from that relationship we've just talked about. So as much as I want to give you a really quick, easy, clever answer, like everything in life, there is often no quick fixes. There's no shortcuts. To be able to achieve the level of success with your Cane Corso that you've dreamed about takes ongoing dedication and consistency of the task of becoming a high-level canine leader. So that's kind of the overarching thing of if it isn't aggression, but you just need to have that ability to be able to kind of mediate and decide what is appropriate and what isn't appropriate. And in certain situations, it might be appropriate. But in other situations, when there's certain people around or young children or elderly people, it's not appropriate. And if you haven't got the skill of being able to turn it on and off with your Cane Corso, then it's a recipe for disaster waiting to happen. So that's if it's not aggression and it's just kind of overly boisterous play, puppies being puppies, and just breeds being overly physical. That kind of covers that area with Cane Corsos. Now, in the rare occasion where it is aggression, we have a problem here, definitely. And if it's happening at such a young age and you are able to decipher this isn't playful, this isn't play body language, this is proper aggression, this is proper dominance, which is actually much rarer than what a lot of people make out to be. Oftentimes, like I say, it's people misreading a situation, or with adult dogs, it's actually kind of more anxiety and fear based rather than aggression and dominance based. But in those rare occasions, and it does happen that your dog is being aggressive or they are being dominant even at a young age, then like I say, we have a problem and we need to get on top of that as quickly as possible. To get on top of it, it goes back to what we just discussed, that your dog, your Cane Corso, must, and it is imperative with a breed that is aggressive, see you as a calm, consistent leader, and they must follow your guidance and direction under all circumstances. And then on top of that, we need to layer up good enough obedience to be able to give them a task and to be able to control them no matter what situation we find ourselves in. Now, unfortunately, like I say, I wish I could sit here and give you a very clever, quick fix, easy answer to the problem. That is a very difficult challenge to overcome. I'm not going to sweeten it up. I'm not going to butter it up for you. That is why I suggest people put so much effort into temperament selecting the right puppy that matches up with them. First of all, choose the right breed, and then temperament select the right puppy to stop this problem from happening in the first place, because it takes a lot of skill set to be able to harness a puppy, especially a Cane Corso that is very confident, is very independent, potentially has traits leaning towards aggression and dominance. That takes a high level leader to be able to manage. And if you aren't that, then that is the stage at which a YouTube video can't help you, unfortunately. And that is the stage where an in-person canine behaviourist is actually required. Now, I do believe that for a lot of the situations and problem behaviours that people come across, they don't need to employ people like me as a canine behaviourist. People think I'm crazy that as a canine behaviourist, I tell people, no, you don't need to pay me to come and fix the problem. You just need to do this. It's a solution around relationship or around manners or basic obedience, and that can be learnt through a conversation like this on YouTube. But when we go down the realms of genuine aggression or genuine dominance, then you need to seek an in-person canine behaviourist to be able to come in and help you with that situation. And it must be somebody that has experience and has a skill set and been able to manage those levels of cases with a breed like a Cane Corso. So step number one is for you to determine, is it actually aggression or is it not? And if you can't determine that, then again, it might mean that you need to get somebody to come and look and be able to help you with that. Like, no, you don't need to worry, mate. That's just this. And this is what you need to do. Keep focusing on your obedience, keep focusing on your relationship, keep working on your manners and socialization, and you'll be fine. Or someone to go, actually, I think you've got a problem there. We now need to implement something much more serious. And that's where, in the rare cases that I have to work with people like that, it's very complex, detailed and bespoke behavior modification or behavior rehabilitation plans. And you will often never change that dog, you'll never fix it, but we can put in those plans to help us manage it and to be able to keep the dog, other dogs and other people safe. So again, it's a difficult conversation to have with many people, but I'll always be completely honest with people. The good thing is that for 9 out of 10 people, maybe 9.5 out of 10 people, you haven't got an aggressive puppy. You've just got a puppy that is vocalizing its play and is being playful, and you just don't understand what it's trying to say. So you need to go away and research. And like I say, we will do a video on it. You need to research body language and research canine vocalization to be able to understand what's going on, because that's what makes you a better leader, to be able to raise better companions. It all fits in with that, which is why I always talk about the importance of being a calm, consistent leader. So again, this is a topic I could give a lecture on for hours at a time. It's a topic that I'm very passionate about, something I've got a lot of experience in, but I don't think we should go into that level here today. Just kind of be assured that it probably isn't aggression. If it is aggression, you need to reach out to a professional to come and help you in person, because there's no amount of kind of videos that can probably help you with that as a solution. So I hope that helped. If you've got any other questions, hopefully they're a bit more lighthearted. Hopefully they're an easier fix solution. Drop them down in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to make as many of these videos as possible specific to Cane Corsos to help you have that perfect Cane Corso that you've always dreamed of. So thank you so much. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next episode of the Fenrir Cane Corso Show.